Hey, this is AJ, your Friday person for 5 Awesome Groundlings, and this week is Doctor Who week. I'm going to start off with something that the rest of the members have done, and that is my favorite episodes of Doctor Who. I have the list right here on my computer, so I'll probably end up looking slightly down, but not all the way down. Okay, let's get started. These are in chronological order, not order of favorites. And most of them, you might notice, are Stephen Moffat episodes, but that kind of happens when Stephen Moffat's the best writer. That was kind of biased, but a lot of people agree. The first one is The Empty Child / The Doctor Dances, then The Girl in the Fireplace, then The Impossible Planet / The Satan Pit, Love and Monsters, that one was very heartwarming, The Runaway Bride was hilarious, The Shakespeare Code, that one was just completely appreciated by everyone in this group who's seen it, and if you haven't, then why do you consider yourself the combination of Shakespearean and Whovian that you consider yourself to be? If that made any sense. Then Blink, I liked Blink, everyone likes Blink. Planet of the Ood, The Doctor's Daughter, Silence in the Library / Forest of the Dead, The Beast Below, I like that one. I mean, none of you other people seem to put that on your favorites list. And I don't have the 11th Hour on here, but I liked it, especially the first part. But that whole adventure part wasn't as... You know what? I liked it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Amy's Choice, that was a good one. And the Pandorica Opens / The Big Bang, especially the opening sequence to the Pandorica's Opens, that was awesome. And just see it. The Impossible Astronaut / Day of the Moon was... whoa. I don't have The Doctor's Wife on here, but The Doctor's Wife. The Rebel Flesh / The Almost People was a really good one. Especially the last scene of the Almost People, which really didn't have much to do with the episodes in general, and it was a lead up to the next episode. But it had you as the one saying, "What? What? What?" David Tennant style. Hope you get that reference, because that would be embarrassing if you didn't, and I was just sitting here saying, what? Like a crazy person that I'm definitely not. Yeah. And yeah. Okay, someone's coming in now. Hi.
Who are you talking to?
My camera.
By yourself?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
I'm making a vlog.
Oh, for what?
A channel I have with my friends where we all put up a vlog every day. Or we each put up a vlog every day.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you blog about?
This week's theme is Doctor Who.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that why the camera's up here now?
No. Sammy moved it up because she wants to Skype with people.
No. But did you do the blog before the camera was up here?
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
How?
From downstairs.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. So yeah, I don't have editing software up here, so I'm not going to end up editing that out. So you get to see a conversation with my mom, or you just saw a conversation between me and my mom. Those were my favorite episodes. Now for a case for Matt Smith. Matt Smith was my first Doctor. I started watching Doctor Who with The Impossible Astronaut. Then that night I went back and watched Christopher Eccleston's first episode on Netflix. And after the amazingness of The Impossible Astronaut, the first episode of Christopher Eccleston's series was just blah. And ever since then, I've just thought the whole Christopher series one, was blah. And then David Tennant came along, and he was really awesome. But still, Matt Smith was my first Doctor. So where most people have a special place in their heart for David Tennant, I have a special place for Matt Smith. Favorite companions would have to be, my absolute favorite companion is Amy Pond. I'm sorry, Katie, but she's just awesome. She is a BAMF, which on Five Awesome Groundlings stands for Badass Marielle Flugerman, which is Marielle. So yeah. And she's just so awesome and domineering. And I especially love how Rory's basically Mr. Pond once, since instead of her being Mrs. whatever Rory's last name is. And she has such a pretty name, that's another thing. And she's just so in control. And I like the very different dynamic between Amy and Matt Smith than there was between the previous two Doctors and any of their companions. Because it's very much reversed, and Amy has the strategy and the Doctor has the knowledge. And sometimes the Doctor has the strategy, but Amy's the one with the leader's personality. And I think that's sort of really cool how it's a completely different dynamic. But the Doctor's still just the crazy old man in the blue box. I guess he's sort of young in his current regeneration, but he's technically very old. And I also like how, with the Rory-Amy dynamic, instead of being a love triangle like the Doctor, Rose, and Mickey, where Rose ends up with the Doctor and Mickey gets the short end of the stick until they resolve what happened to him with Martha, even though she was engaged to some random guy from the Series 3 finale. But in this case, Amy chooses Rory over the Doctor, and I think that's very cool. And my second favorite companion is Donna, because Donna's just hilarious. But her episodes didn't seem to have as much of the witty banter as I was hoping for. So she's not my favorite companion, but she's my second favorite, a very close second favorite. And then with Martha, a lot of you guys were bashing her, but I always really liked how she was able to sort of use her medical skills. Like when she encountered an injured person, at least in one episode, she just sort of got down to business and unleashed her inner medical doctor. And that was sort of an interesting because nobody else has really had, none of the other companions really had enough of a career that they were able to apply to space travel. And I feel like her love for the Doctor was underplayed compared with what a lot of people said about her before I saw her episodes. So I really didn't mind her that much. And then Rose. You had the unfair disadvantage of being introduced after I watched Matt Smith as written by Stephen Moffat. And you were just Rose and Christopher Eccleston as written by Russell P. Davies. And he's a good writer, but he's just, compared with The Impossible Astronaut, the whole first season seemed bland, including Rose. And so I just sort of, her love story was sweet with the Doctor, but except with Christopher Eccleston, he seemed way too old for her. And so this video is getting kind of long, so just yeah, I feel like I should appreciate Rose more than I do. The episode premieres tomorrow. I can't wait. Yeah, goodbye. Marianne, we'll see you on Monday.